Hello and welcome, my dear friend. You've probably encountered people who think they can pull one over on you, underestimating just how perceptive you are. Maybe they assume that your kindness means you'll look the other way, that you'll simply accept what they present on the surface. But they're in for a surprise because you've got an innate ability to see through the surface to the truth. In this video, we're diving into this powerful gift of perception, how it helps you spot insincerity, recognize hidden intentions, and stay grounded in your strength. Stick around and you'll come away with a renewed sense of purpose, understanding why others can't easily deceive you and how to move confidently. Knowing the truth always reveals itself. Let's begin. Seeing through the mask people wear. One of the biggest misconceptions people have about perceptive individuals is that they can be fooled by charm or distracted by small talk. It's easy to assume that those who are quiet or kind-hearted might not be seeing the full picture. But for someone like you, that couldn't be further from the truth. You're observant and you pick up on the subtle cues, the quick glances, slight hesitations, or the way someone's energy changes depending on who's watching. These are little moments others might miss, but for you, they paint a clear picture of what's really going on beneath the surface. While some people put on a friendly front, often it's in hopes of gaining trust quickly or controlling the narrative in subtle ways. Maybe you've noticed how some people speak a little too confidently, sharing every detail about themselves, thinking that openness equates to honesty. But you know that often it's the quietest person in the room who has the most to say. So you listen. You let them talk, knowing that every word, every expression is adding to the mental notes you're keeping. It's not about holding anything against them. It's simply about staying aware and not falling for illusions that can distort your reality. There's a strength in knowing you don't need to prove anything. It allows you to be humble, to remain grounded, and to approach situations with a steady mind. Rather than reacting to their stories or letting someone's attempt at boasting sway you, you hold your own. This inner composure doesn't go unnoticed. It subtly makes people realize that you're not easily convinced by appearances. You see beyond what they're showing on the surface, recognizing that sometimes those who appear the most confident are masking the most insecurities. And for those who come with genuine intentions, this clarity allows you to connect in a deeper, more authentic way, bringing more meaningful people into your life. A sense beyond sight. Intuition isn't something everyone has in abundance, but for you, it's an inner compass that's been finely tuned over time. Whether you're aware of it or not, this gift is a powerful form of guidance. Think of it as an early warning system, one that lets you know when something's off, even if you can't quite put your finger on why. You might notice that certain people's energy seems to change when you walk into a room, or that conversations tend to shift when you're around. These subtle shifts might not be obvious to others, but to you they speak volumes. This intuitive strength is something you've likely had your whole life, but it's grown stronger through your experiences. It's what helps you spot inconsistencies, feel the weight behind people's words, and discern when someone's intentions aren't as pure as they seem. Others may think they can put up a front, acting friendly or overly helpful, but it doesn't take long for you to recognize when there's something more going on. What's interesting is that this intuition often works even without direct interaction. You might feel a sense about someone just from observing them from a distance. Perhaps there's a coworker who's always friendly on the surface but tends to avoid making eye contact, or a friend who enthusiastically agrees with everything you say but shifts the focus to themselves at every opportunity. You don't need an explanation, you can just tell. This deep intuition allows you to navigate relationships and connections with greater awareness, understanding that not everyone's words align with their true feelings. Recognizing emotional manipulation. Emotional manipulation often hides behind friendliness, flattery, or sympathy. Many times, people who attempt to manipulate are simply testing boundaries, looking to see how much they can influence others before being noticed. They might share personal stories in hopes that you'll open up, giving them a foothold in your life, or they might use passive-aggressive remarks to see how you'll respond. To someone without discernment, these tricks might seem harmless or even endearing, but for you, they raise red flags immediately. In social situations, this insight becomes a powerful shield. You don't feel the need to expose manipulators or call them out publicly. Instead, you stay composed, allowing them to reveal their intentions over time. You see their tactics for what they are and make a choice about how close you want them to be in your life. This selective approach to relationships protects your peace and keeps you from getting entangled in the emotional games others try to play. In many ways, this awareness comes as a result of valuing genuine connections. When you truly care about authenticity, it becomes easy to recognize when someone's actions don't align with their words. This isn't about judging others, but about protecting your energy and staying true to your values. Manipulation relies on finding weak spots, on making others feel uncertain or doubtful. But your self-awareness and inner strength make you a difficult target. Rather than reacting to their attempts, you maintain control over your emotions, knowing that their influence ends where your boundaries begin. Grounded, understanding that these attempts to project are often reflections of their own struggles rather than anything to do with you. This ability to separate their issues from your peace is incredibly powerful. You don't have to explain yourself or prove anything. Your calmness and clarity speak for you. As you move through life with this unshakable discernment, you find that even the people who underestimated you eventually come to respect your quiet strength. Ultimately, living with this awareness is both a gift and a responsibility. It's a gift because it protects you from unnecessary conflict and keeps you surrounded by genuine, supportive people. It's a responsibility because it reminds you to stay humble, grounded, and true to yourself. Others may not fully understand the depth of your awareness, but those who appreciate your authenticity are the ones worth keeping close. As you continue to honor this intuition and discernment, remember that it's not just about protecting yourself from others. It's about creating a life where peace, truth, and genuine connection are at the forefront. Thank you for taking this journey with me, my friend. If you found value in this message, please like the video and share it with others who might benefit. Don't forget to subscribe and continue your transformation journey by watching one of the videos showing on your screen that resonates with you the most. See you there.